Check this out.
Good morning. You are watching the Maui Pro, the final stop of the World Surf League Championship Tour. Carissa more headlines. Round 1, heat number 2. As a 3-time world champ, a 2-time Maui Pro champ. As she takes on Johanne Defay and Pauline, both representing France on the top 17. Carissa will kick things off. Overhead section to start. First turn nice and clean. Set up a little down carb to get down the line. A little jam off the coping there. Carissa thinking about the barrel. Not able to pull in, but back to big snaps off the roof.
As you all know, Carissa, one of those
flowing through the inside corner. Beautiful wrap. And a jam off the top to get out of there. So first wave out of the way at the 23-minute mark from her island of Oahu over the last month or so as we take another look here.
Yeah, just taking her time with this one. This is Carissa at about 65, 70% maybe. Nice and clean, trying to not make too many mistakes.
Now 22 minutes.
Looking for the barrel, not quite getting in it there, so maybe missing that section, but then really capitalized. Look at this turn at the end of the wave here from Carissa. We're going to see a lot of that stuff right there. That's that rail surfing that we talk about. Instead of going up for that big tight snap, get that rail in the water and really hold that turn through. Carissa looking strong, Joe.
Love seeing this approach. Great timing, good tempo. Didn't rush anything out the back.
No, well, it's a beautiful wave. And if you pick the right one, you can get that length of ride. It's going to offer you that scoring opportunity all the way through the inside. She could have really focused on 1 or 2 big turns, but just feeling the wave out. And I think more time you spend on this wave, the better you're going to feel about yourself. Carissa looking sharp. 7.5, great way to start.
Digging in now is Pauline pulling into the barrel to kick things off here. Quick little pocket ride, and now is just setting up that little down carve whip. Jams it straight up vertically for a nice opening wave for What'd you like out of this one?
Well, I think she could have got a little deeper, but it's that fine line. You know, how deep do you want to get? I'm still going to make the wave. It's my first wave of the heat.
She won. She doing it.
You know, just keep it going. As she pulls through the back there, just finding that, getting the feet in. We like to say that, don't we? Getting the feet in the wax. And it's such an important thing because you walk down the cliff, your feet are kind of slippery from the mud. So those first wave jitters, you know, you don't want to push too hard. You want to complete the wave because it leaves you with a bit more confidence rather than falling off. So that was just a bit of a warm-up wave there for Pauline, and the score shows that. It's a 3.17.
Now movement in the lineup, it looks like.
Watching Johanne Defay now finally getting started.
Using priority. Slicing
big first turn, nice and powerful.
Now to the inside section.
Bottom turn, front side, body torque wrap, showing that powerful rail game. Another clean front side hook for Defay. So she had to wait a long time for her turn in this lineup.
Waited some time for this one, and a great wave selection, so utilizing our priority. Picking the first turn was amazing. Now she starts to hit the gas. You can see that stance. Nice, strong, low center of gravity. Finding those maneuvers at the right time, a very tricky thing to do. You don't want to waste too much of these waves. But then you look at Malia, she focused on 2 solid turns and got a pretty good score as well. So there's a couple of different approaches that you can take. Really go for those couple of big turns and sacrifice the end of the wave, or try and fit as many as you can. Keep that speed, which Johanne did. See how she goes down and around that section. And again, goes down and around, not connecting with it, but then finishing strong. So a couple of different ways to ride this wave, Joe.
And Bronte McCauley having a look now is Defay. Clean forehand hook.
And now streaking down the line.
Defay, big wind up, attacks it vertically. Nice frontside hack again. And a challenging finish, but she hammers it shut. So a solid performance from Johanne Defay. So we'll check this one out once again. Improving on her situation here.
Yeah, most definitely. I think just in attack mode. So identifying the fact that it's a smaller wave, so she's going to have to really manufacture the score. And the good surfers can. You know, the best surfers in the world can catch an average wave and make it look good. Johanne Defay going for broke on the end section. Super shallow in there. You know, it's called the cakey bowl, but in a sense, it's quite dangerous as well. Risk versus reward, and Johanne Defay's proved over the years she's not scared to go for it. She talked about a little bit of a wobble there from the cliffs, but Johanne Defay negotiating that well. Some big turns and then finishing strong. So 3.18 required. I think she's going to get that. I think we're going to see a lead change.
Setting up their places of where they wanted to set up on the bluff this morning.
Normally at an event you've got the competitors area right in front of the break, all the amenities of that. Here at Honolulu, we're actually on the dirt road here. You can see that's Sally Fitzgibbon's car there, the darker one. And then we've got Steph here getting changed after her heat. That's Tyler's car right there next to it. So they all get here early, get their spots on the headland, and make sure that they've got that great view of the bay.
Sally's had that van she always rents every year where she just hides with her family, looks at conditions, has all of her boards, and she can camp out through game day as we look at the form of Carissa Moore once again.
Yeah, good form from Carissa. This is going to be her backup. She's only needing a small score to get that lead back off Johanne Defay. And again, that commitment through the Keiki Bowl, very important here to stamp your authority, and she did exactly that. Important finishing on your feet.
2 minutes to go in this one. Carissa got her lead back with a 5-4-3, and now Pauline locks into one of the bigger waves of the morning. All set up work to kick things off. And just fades that cutty real quick. Lip shows up, attacking it off the top again. Slams on the brakes to try to get the vision through the Keiki Bowl, not getting it there. Forced to just hack it one more time for a finish. Pauline's best wave so far, picking off a sizable wave with 90 seconds to go.
But Carissa Moore gets the lead back, Joe, with that 5.43. Look at the size of this one. Probably one of the bigger waves we've seen all day. She draws off the bottom. You can see her waiting for the barrel and kind of missed that. She could have done a nice big hooking snap right in the pocket there. So missed that first critical section, which is going to hurt the scoring potential. The rest of the way, though, she did really attack it. And again, looking for the tube.
45 seconds remaining here.
And then finishing strong. So this is going to probably be Pauline's best wave. But she's needing something huge, 9.10.
As far as the contenders are going, Gilmore into round 2. Carissa answers going straight into round 3 to keep her dream alive. She's in a must-win situation as we transition. Sally Fitzgibbon's world #1 coming up next against Silvana Lima and wildcard Carissa Hennessy. We'll bring in Ronnie Blakey and Rosie Hodge for the call right after this.